If you want to break into cybersecurity, there's one certification that always comes to mind, and that's the CompTIA Security Plus. But is that certification actually worth your time and money? In my opinion, it is. And in this video, I'll explain why. But before I get into it, I want to set one expectation, and that's that you need some level of IT experience before you pursue the Security Plus. And that's because the security concepts are built off of that IT foundational knowledge. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the first reason why you should get it, which is the broad foundation CompTIA Security Plus is going to test you on. So, CompTIA is going to test you on a variety of domains in cybersecurity. And these are security operations, incident response, cloud security, vulnerability management. And if you find yourself working in an environment supporting a small to mid-sized organization, those teams tend to run extremely lean. There could be one, two, or three people in your team, and your responsibilities can cover identity access management, vulnerability management, security operations, and incident response. So if you're studying and preparing for those domains early in your career, you're going to be that much more prepared if you find yourself in a role supporting that type of organization. And additionally, as you're preparing and studying for this exam, you're going to be much more confident going into a technical interview, especially at that entry level position, because entry level cyber interviews tend to be extremely broad and cover all domains. And that takes me to the second reason why you should get the cert, which is the recognition it has across the cybersecurity industry. So HR recognizes this cert, hiring managers know this cert, and it's on almost every job description at the entry level cybersecurity position. So if all these jobs are asking for it, you might as well, go after it, get it on your resume, put it on your LinkedIn, and make yourself that much more competitive when applying to these jobs. So with both those reasons why you should get the cert, there's still two things I want you to keep in mind when pursuing the CompTIA Security Plus. And the first is cost. Now, the cert's going to run you over $400, but you should be looking at this as an investment in your career because you're building those foundational skills early that you're going to continue to use throughout the rest of your career. And the second is the lack of hands-on experience the Security Plus is going to test you on. So the test includes almost all knowledge-based questions. In order to get the most value out of your studying and the exam, you want to complement your studying efforts with actual labs. There's plenty of resources out there like TryHackMe to build labs that help you understand the concepts and topics at a much deeper level. Because if you're only studying definitions or watching videos on the topics, you're not going to understand it in a way that is applicable to cybersecurity. You're only going to understand it at a textbook level. Now, overall, I think it's absolutely worth going after this certification because it can really help set those foundational skills early and get you exposed across all the domains in cybersecurity. So I hope you got, clarity into whether you're going to pursue this certification, and I hope you got something valuable. And I look forward to making more videos about other certifications that can help elevate your career in cybersecurity. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.